crafty friends, this is Rachel, Crafting Mama Bear. Today I wanted to share with you my May haul. It's the 17th of May, but I don't anticipate on getting anything else, and I don't have anything else that is supposed to be coming in. So I guess I'll start with my small Dollar Tree haul. I picked up a couple bags of their gel pens. This is their glitter gel pen, and this is just their standard gel pen. I've heard good things about them. It's been a while since I've tried them, so we'll see how they go. I needed some more binder clips, so I picked up a couple of those. And they now have these collapsible water cups for your paintbrush. I have one, and I paid way more than $1.25 for it, so, oh, okay. I like that the base is wider. The one that I have, it doesn't have anything extra wide on the base. It's just narrow at the bottom, but I feel like this is a lot more stable. I don't think I'll ever put my paintbrushes in there, but I like that they collapse down and I can put them away easily for storage. So I picked up 2 of those. From Temu, I got a bunch of stuff. First off, I got some white markers. Now, I don't know if these are, they're probably white, I'm sure they're white label markers, but I'm trying to find some white ones that have good coverage for my Disney books. So let's check it out and see what it can do. Okay. Not bad. This was a pack of 10. And then this one has a double end. I think one's a bullet and one's a brush tip. Oh. They have the number 600 on it, and 600 is the number that Wangna uses on their whites. So I wonder if this is theirs. Well, I guess, yeah. I was looking at my other white from the Zabif fine tip markers that I got, and that's a different number. Okay. Here's the brush tip. Oh, and I like that you don't have to pump this end even though it's a bullet nib. Those should work. Alright. The next thing I got were these I don't know what they're called, but they're little grippers, like that you can put in your pencils. But I needed to find some for my Lanugo pens, because if I'm writing with them for very long, coloring with them for very long, my hand gets really tired because they're such a narrow pen, and these look to be pretty narrow, so hopefully these will work on it. Let's see here. Oh, I don't think they're gonna fit. I thought the other ones would be too big to fit on them. So I got ones that had a smaller hole, but that's gonna be super annoying to put on and take off. So, oh, sorry. Okay, well, not all your plans work out, but I'll see what else I can figure out to do with these. All right, I picked up a couple more diamond dots. This one is just stickers. I didn't realize that that's all it was, but they're just little stitch stickers, and I'll give it to my daughter and she'll have fun. It doesn't have very many different colored drills, so that should be easy. And then this is villains. It's just a few of the female villains. We have Maleficent, Ursula, Cruella, the Evil Queen, Queen of Hearts. Yeah. So I will store those away with my princesses. Okay, I got the Brute Funer 120 pack. A month or so ago, got the Brute Funer squares because I had watched all sorts of reviews and they said that they were the best. Well, I got them and I wasn't able to sharpen them with any of my sharpeners. So I returned them and I ended up getting these. And they were really reasonably priced for 120. I've used them in a couple different pages. I've swatched them and I have really enjoyed them. I'm just starting out with colored pencils, and in one of my first videos I posted for my coloring journey, I had mentioned that I'm not a color pencil user, but that was because all I had was Crayola. And since I have purchased more colored pencils and seen that they don't have to be such a pain to work with, the Crayola ones just, yeah, they're convenient because they're so easily available, but as far as like coloring, it's a chore to have to do that. So I've really enjoyed these Brute Funers, and I have the Macrons, and yeah, I've really been enjoying using them in my coloring books. I do have a 37 or 36 count of Prismacolor, but I don't foresee myself spending $100 or more for a larger set of Prismacolors. They work beautifully, but I just don't see myself spending that kind of money on colored pencils. Alrighty, next I got these brush metallic pens, and they are from Guangna. I already opened them and swatched them, and they're all really beautiful. And I used, let me see, these Avery multi-use labels. They are removable, and they're just little rectangles. So I went and swatched on those labels, and then I just put them on the caps, and I was actually pretty impressed with how close the swatch matches the cap color. So yeah, these are really pretty, and I'm going to enjoy having some nice brush tip metallic markers in my collection. All right, and next up, I got this 80 pack of the Grasp acrylic markers for free on Temu. There was some like calendar game where I had to log on every day for like 20 some days and open up these advent boxes, and at the end I won this. So I've got some more markers to use for my Disney coloring books, and I did these grasp markers. They do have labels on the side with the color name, but I'm almost 40 and I'm very farsighted, and it was just going to be too much of a pain to try and look at those to figure out what marker I needed. So I took those stickers that I just showed you and I put it on the bottom so I can more easily see what I have going on. And here are the colors that come in this set. And I will say I've got the 120 set of Guangna along with their Macron and their skin set, and there are a lot of really pretty like earthy warm tones in here that I just don't have in my Guangna set. So as I've been working in my Disney books this month, I do find that I need to pull from this set for 1 or 2 colors per page, just because I don't have like a color like that or like that. Just Guangna's got a lot of like really bright colors and pastel colors, but they don't have some of the more, like, I guess you would call them tertiary colors. So yeah, I've been enjoying this. I believe it was priced at like $60 for this set, and yeah, I wouldn't have paid that much for them, but I'm very grateful that I have them because they work really nicely. Great coverage, and they've got the brush tip like the Guangnas do, so they are very easy to work with. Alrighty, last month I showed you that I got these soft brush pens also from Guangna. I got this pack. There are, I believe there are 3 different sets of these, and I feel like, I hope you can see these 2 colors are just so close to each other that I feel like it's kind of a miss for this. I mean, I wish that color could have been something a little bit different. I mean, there's a nice variety in this pack. This one, I mean, this is so close to this brown and this kind of burnt red color that, yeah, I wish they would have put more of like a dark blueberry type of color or something instead of that. But yeah, I'm just being picky, I guess. But alrighty, next I got these gel highlighters. I don't do any sort of like Bible coloring or anything like that. Shh. But I thought that maybe I could use these as an alternative to like oil pastels and things. So I will be giving these a try to see if I can use them in backgrounds. They just were kind of intriguing, and I thought maybe they would have the same type of consistency and makeup as an oil pastel. So I'll try them and see what I think. And I went ahead and got kind of like a vintagey set. Alrighty, I also got these 12 woodless watercolor pencils. I don't really, there's, yeah, not much information on it, but they're just solid pigment with a wrapper. And let me grab a scrap piece of paper. This is a see where my water brush is. There we go. So let's just sit and see how well these go down. Get water in my nib or in my bristles. Blends out pretty well. I mean, this isn't watercolor paper, but they're not going to be like super pigmented. Yeah, I could see where these would be nice. I would probably, you'd probably get your best results with like opacity if you scribble it on a piece of hard plastic or something and pick up the color with your water brush and then put it on your page. Probably, that'll probably do a little bit better, but I don't know. We'll try them out. Why not just add more to my stash? Alrighty, more of the guangna. Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. I wanted metallic. I mean, so that's why I got these. But then I thought that these would be nice to have a smaller nib on it, and so that's why I got these. These have the little ultra fine plastic nib, and these have the brush nib on them. And I did go ahead, the caps on these are really snug. It's kind of difficult to get them all off, but excuse me, I did put swatches on all of these, and maybe you'll be able to see the swatch colors are so close to the lid color. It's pretty impressive. I mean, so many times when you get supplies, you swatch them because alcohol markers, this color is not close to the color that it's swatched on. So, I mean, that's why the majority of us swatch, is so we have an accurate representation of what we're going to use. I would say guangna, even with their other acrylic markers, the color that they have on their label is almost identical to the color when you swatch it. So I don't know how they get it, but they've got it pretty spot on for labeling their products. So what I did for these, I just took my a piece of paper, I swatched it on there, and then I took my hole punch and punched the colors out, and then put a little dot of glue and glued those on top of there. But yes, these are beautiful colors. They go down great. I haven't had any issues with any of the nibs not working or the flow not working. So if you're looking for some acrylic metallic paint pens, these are really great. I like the brush, and I like these. Oh, I tell you, getting old is just a bummer. It's just, you get hurt and you get ailments that you just don't know what happened. I tweaked my neck somehow, and it's just been a rough day. All right, then I picked up these King Art gel sticks. I haven't opened it yet. I'm just intimidated. I'm really intimidated to put these on paper, and maybe I just need to just, I don't know. What I should do is I should just go in and print a digital image out and just do it that way, not use a book that I can't print off more pages and then go that way. But I really want to add some more mixed media into my pages. It's kind of overwhelming to me and a little daunting. So I have not, I got these last month, and from Paul Rubens, and I still have not played with them or really done anything. The swatch card and everything's still in here, and yeah, I'm just, I just don't know where to begin. I don't know if I should have any more like tools at my disposal. I know lots of people will just use their finger, or they have brushes, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little overwhelmed with it. So if you have any tips or words of encouragement for starting with like mixed media things, then share them. I would greatly appreciate it. But that's why I keep adding stuff like this to my collections, because I want to do it, and there's a little part of me that is ready to tackle it, but then there's an even bigger part of me that's saying, don't do it, you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to be able to make something look good. So that other part is winning right now. Alrighty, and the last thing as far as materials go is I got these water-soluble pastels. I have seen and heard that these are comparable to the Neocolor 2s. So I thought I would give them a shot and see how they go. But they're all the colors. I like that it comes with a sharpener and a water brush. And I've used watercolors before, so that's not too intimidating to me. But the pastels are where I get a little stuck. So yeah, I will give these a try. If you have the Neocolor 2s and these, I would be interested to know what you think about them side by side. If you would agree or disagree with the people that I've seen saying that they are comparable. And looks like they have a 12 set and a 25 set. And I don't know personally how much I like these, but I did go ahead and get the 12 pack to stash away for my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So as I get things that I think will be hits, I'm just kind of stashing them away, and I'm hoping to I haven't decided if I'm going to like do a couple little giveaways, or if I'm just going to do one box that's got a whole bunch of crafty stuff in it. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, so when I do my giveaway for 2,000 subscribers, this will be included in it some way. Alrighty, now for books. I only picked up 4 books. And, okay, I did get the Zabif 168 Ultra Fine markers. I already got them all, and I labeled them all, and they're in my trays because I couldn't wait to use them. And these, I would say about a quarter of them have really scratchy nibs, where it doesn't seem like any amount of priming or pumping makes it so it's not scratchy. Like with these, same nib, same type of system, they all run really smoothly and there's no issues. There are some in here where it's like, I'll shake it and I'll pump it, and then a big glob will come out, and then I won't have any sort of a flow on it. So I don't know. I've read that if you take it, and it might have an air bubble in it, so I'll take it and I'll take the lid off and I'll hold it down, and there are some where it won't even, nothing will come out. So I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I need to look at with the nib. These are brand new to me, so I'm sure people who use Thule Arts and maybe these and the Nicety pens would have some recommendations on what I could do with those that are like the problem child. I would appreciate that. But yes, this was another thing that I purchased for May. Alrighty, now I'm not sure how to categorize these two books. So I love doing word searches. It's usually my go-to when my daughter was in co-op. I would always have a word search, and I always take a word search with me when I'm sitting waiting for her to do dance. I like to do word searches in the car, but I found this word search, but it's a word search and a coloring book. So you get your word search, but you also get a coloring page. And I just thought that was adorable. So let me know, should these be counted as a coloring book or not? Because I also got the Gilmore Girls one. Leave a coffee emoji if you are a Gilmore Girl fan, because I watch it every single year. I start in about September and I binge watch it, like when I'm crafting or doing things. I binge watch the whole show, and then yeah, it doesn't feel like the holidays in fall if Gilmore Girls isn't on. But this is the same, where it's a bigger book, but it's got your word searches and a coloring page. Okay. Some of them are just really simple little sayings, kind of fun and easy to just fill in, and others are, yeah, a little bit more detailed. So I've done a lot of these word searches, and I haven't colored many of the pages, but yeah, so I got those. All right, my next one, I got really lucky, and a local toy store to me had Maria Troll. And they had several of her books. And besides hearing and seeing pages, I didn't really know anything about the different books. But as I was flipping through them, the Universe one was the one that I ended up getting. And after researching a little bit more, the Universe book, like it says, is a collection of all of her previous books, along with images that are just in the universe. So, yeah, I got it from the toy store. But yes, it's a beautiful book, and I'm hoping to color this page this month for my M is for May, since it has a little mouse on it. But yeah, this is my most expensive non-Disney book, and I'm excited to try and see what I can do in here. I mean, people do amazing work in her books, so I will see what I can do. But yeah, I'm excited to have this in my collection. All right, and last, oh no, sorry, I got even more than I thought. I forgot I grabbed this little Cozy Cottages. I think I found this at one of my local Walmarts. Like, I go to Barnes & Noble all the time looking for Coloring Haven, and it's, I very hit or miss. I go to my Michael's to see what they have. It's always the same books, and they have like the Let's color books, but all I ever see is the cats. And so anyways, I saw this was the only one on the shelf. So I went ahead and picked it up. So this is my first Coloring Haven little book. And I like that it's the pocket book. And just lots of cute little houses. So this will be fun to work in. And then Bob Ross, color by number. I must have a thing for a Thunder Bay Press, because of my books, 3 of them were Thunder Bay Press. But I thought these were would be nice to use my acrylic paint pens and just have a mini Bob Ross painting. I mean, you could use, okay, so I have the Villains book, the Stitch book, and then this book in the color by number. The Villains one on this page doesn't have the numbers on it, but the Stitch one and the Bob Ross one do. I appreciate that. Let's see, when was this published? January 2025. Okay. If you want me to do a flip through of this book, let me know, and I can, and I'll show you the completed, the solutions in the back. Gosh, I can't think. But none of these look like super duper intricate. So I think these will be very manageable, and fairly easy to do. So no such thing as, mistakes. They're just happy accidents. We all love Bob Ross. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is my big, ginormous May haul. So I will be back on for my May completed pages. My daughter did not want to color with me this month, so she will not be joining us for the May completed pages. And if I get time, I would like to get on and do another video just chatting with you, because I've got lots of plans and things that I want to do, but I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool my daughter. However, in the fall, she will be attending public school, and I will still be staying at home, so that will free up some time for me to be able to make more videos and stuff like that. So hopefully in the fall you'll see a little bit more consistent content from me. So yeah, I've got plans. It just doesn't seem to work out that way. So anyways, alrighty, I hope you enjoyed the haul. Again, if you have any questions or anything, I will leave all of my contact information, email address, Facebook, Instagram account. You can contact me on there if you have any questions. But yeah, I will talk to y'all next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.